What is going on? Vitaly Dubin is here, founder of Bitcoin's Walls Club. I'm actually right now testing a new software that allows you to broadcast to multiple locations at the same time on Facebook and YouTube. So we are going live right now to multiple things. And I want to say to you guys, we had some crazy week here in Bitcoin. I want to discuss a little bit what we are seeing in the charts, what we are seeing from a technical analysis perspective. I want to also discuss some of the latest news that affect the cryptocurrency markets. Tomorrow I'm actually flying to Singapore, and I'm going to pick up my MasterCard. If you've been following me in the last several months, there was a crazy growth of this project with this decentralized cryptocurrency wallet Cloud 2.0. It's a new version, and they just unleashed the MasterCard that allows you to actually take your coins and put them on the MasterCards and spend them anywhere, online, offline. I mean, it's pretty cool. I'm going to fly to Singapore tomorrow and pick up my card. I couldn't go to Malaysia because I have an Israeli passport, but I'm excited to pick up my card in the next couple days and let you know how it guys works. So this is pretty cool. So let me share my screen, and I want to open up the chart. If you guys able to see my screen, I think you're able to see right now. This is a new platform I'm testing, actually pretty cool. That is the first time I'm using it, and you can broadcast to like 5 places at the same time, which is pretty awesome. You guys can use it as well. It's called StreamYard. So what you're seeing right now on the charts, this is how Bitcoin has been doing as of lately. The last time that I did this live, we have this critical point in time. We're still trading below this yellow line, which represented 200 days moving averages, which basically measures the last 200 days. This is on a daily chart, and the price action of Bitcoin. And this is quite indicative. When we are trading above the 200-day moving average, we're overall in a bull territory, right? Which we have been trading above that since pretty much April 2019. This is where on the 2nd of April, after this big day, we actually crossed above the 200 days moving average, and we were on a pretty good year of Bitcoin going from 3,100 to touching $14,000. Now we we're oscillating right here from 14,000 to touching the $9,000 mark for 4 times, and going over this descending triangle, and then we broke through it on the downside and created what some considered a bear flag, was moving down, and others are seeing this is a little breather here, and we are going to move right back up. We had an attempt today to actually go to $8,800 if we look at an hourly. We had a breakout over here touching 8,000, almost 8,800 right here, 8,750 depending on the exchange, and then this massive dump, actually 8,800 right here, touching this massive dump right here, which happened, if you zoom in a little bit more, in 5 minutes. Okay, we are talking about right there. Okay, touching 8,800, and this is 5 minutes, 5 minutes, and 5 minutes. Okay, overall in like 20 minutes, we saw some massive dumps, like $400 to the downside. So, the bulls are struggling right now to get over the 200 days moving average, to get over on the continuation of the trend for the upside. So we are still trading below the 200 days moving averages, and at this point we are kind of neutral right here on the RSI. We're about 45 on the RSI, So we were on the oversold territory, and you know, when we get on the oversold territory, we tend to get then to the overbought. You know, it's kind of historically we're oscillating between the oversold and overbought territory. So we got out of that territory on the daily. We are on a neutral territory. On a 4-hourly, we're slightly or get back to the neutral territory. So it's going to be interesting to see right now how we continue, because we are somewhere in the middle of this massive move when we have Bitcoin going up by about 5% in one day. So we got back to about the middle of that, and from here, you know, on the next day we can very well go and rise again, or we can go up. Like for me, I see more reasons for it to actually continue the trend right here and to create a higher highs over here, actually go up and retouch the $10,000. In one way or another, we're going to see some big moves and big volatility in the Bitcoin markets in the next several days, guys. So you know, let's see how it develops. And the big thing that happening on the Ethereum network is Ethereum 2.0. We're getting closer. It's actually transitioning from Ethereum version 1.0 to Ethereum version 2.0. When we're transitioning the entire code on 2.0, which supposedly is going to run faster than the first version of Ethereum. So if you've been using Ethereum, a lot of the tokens are based on Ethereum blockchain. We should see significant improvements, as there has been in the last couple months to really faltering and slow pending, a lot of pending transactions on the Ethereum blockchain, and you know, it got more expensive than Bitcoin. So this entire move to Ethereum 2.0 should be a very, very good thing for everybody here. Okay, so this is what's up in the news. Of course, a lot of other cool stuff is always happening for Bitcoin. So with that being said, guys, I hope you have a fantastic day. I hope that you are taking advantage of the crypto markets, of the volatility. You know, I do not recommend that you go and do leverage trading unless you are a very experienced trader. Okay, you know, start with you know, playing around with Binance, Bitcoin, USDT, for example, a very popular pair. You can start there, and you can hold in Bitcoin or USDT. You can go on and trade. One very, very awesome software that I recommended to use everybody is called 3Commas. You can do smart trades there. You can really allow to take profits and trailing profits on the trades, and it allows you to really monitor better the trade. So we have an entire section in Bitcoin's Wealth Club dedicated to how 3Commas work, and you know, you can play around with this and actually experience the trading. I can show you a little bit how it works over here. So you know, you can do smart trades here, and you can actually set up like what I did recently is I set up a very simple bot over here with Bitcoin USDT, and actually it is buying like USDT to Bitcoin, and then if it goes down a little bit slightly, then it buys some more, and it averages down the price in a way that allows you to actually profit. Like for example, the way that you set it up, you know, 1% or 0.5%, however you want to set it up. So there's a lot of cool things that you can do with this here. With this technology, and you know, you need to play around with this, and you know, it's kind of fun and cool, and yeah, continue to spread the message about Bitcoin and crypto to everybody. You know, it's always on my mind, you know, how we are going to continue seeing the developments in the crypto space. Lots of exciting things always happen in the crypto So stay up to date with everything, and I'll talk to you soon.